the Bobby Chronicles in the first decade of Untitled to win the first and the last. But the person currently in his way here is Gahtzu. Let's see how this one plays out.
Really quick link into the forward smash and down air, and that should be a double dip. That is the stock. Really showing his knowledge of the punish game there. Up the air to call it an air.
Well, actually, this is gonna be a tiebreak between the two. They played twice at Untitled 6. Bobby losing in winners, winning the run back. They played it Untitled 7, which I think was the GG's bitch match, where Gahtzu eliminated him.
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna do another dare.
I'm missing a real story where I'll give these stats. I'm missing something. Oh! God. Bobby, just let me talk for a minute. The one time I want Bobby to slow down and hold up the match, he's just running through it. And the last time they met 2 weeks ago at Untitled 8, Bobby won 3-1. So, but they sit at 2-2 lifetime at Untitled's, and it's looking like Bobby wants to continue that win streak here.
Yeah, he is moving fucking fast. Like, that is actually crazy. Just some of the ways he's made it, punished him. Doing a lot of these retreating bears to deal with his nair approaches. Kind of interesting strat.
And it's interesting, we're probably going to see a certain, like, deeper level, quote-unquote, of Melee, because I think there's been a couple of sessions where outside of tournaments, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Outside of tournaments, these two have been grinding friendlies against each other, so they might even be operating that level of, like, the I know that you know that you know, like you were saying, some options that felt a little weird coming out from two of these players. It might be because they've adapted beyond that first and second level of these habits.
I love these, like, jumping lasers to the face. Like, it reminds me of that one West Balls combo on Vish where he just, like, gets him off stage, then he, like, shoots him and then dares him. Probably see something similar. Good play from Bobby so far, though. And yeah, it will be interesting to see the options that they choose if they have a lot more experience.
God. And Bobby setting an enormous tone here in this game one.
Really smart to just hold that through.
Winners finals. The winner of this will be sitting pretty in grands after this one.
Wow, that don't usually see that work, but he was not expecting it. So a good little mix up there from Bobby. I mean, from Gahtzu.
Oh God, this is so incredibly dangerous. Oh no. Someone is going to be very unhappy in approximately 20 seconds.
Ooh.
Is it going to be Gahtzu? It's looking like it.
Oh my god, the runoff back air is fucking incredible. I just love the way Bobby does his combo extensions. Yeah, really impressive. Bobby, like, really forcing Gahtzu to come to him. He's just doing, like, a lot of, like, safe stuff. He'd like the retreating bear, retreating dare, full hop bear, that kind of thing, making Bobby work for, making Gahtzu work for it.
Going back to bats, of course. Yeah, uncharacteristic, like, pause there from Gahtzu, not looking to continue that combo. Maybe just got eaten up by the connection. Oh, but yeah, Bobby's looking incredibly dominant, carrying this momentum from game one that he... I guess incredibly dominant might be a misnomer because that last one was close, but, like, Bobby's hitting these combos so hard. All right, Gahtzu, make me eat my words. Oh, yeah, weird. Another, like, spot dodge, just a miscue seeming in the middle of the combo. It's still going to end up with the same result, but very uncharacteristic here from Gahtzu.
Yeah, no, definitely still very impressed, like you're saying, with the way Bobby's playing it, and I feel like, you know, that kind of fire might inform the later set results.
Nice
that was
tag.
a weird exchange. Love the shine stop.
Oh, goodness.
Definitely interesting to see what Gahtzu tries to do to adapt to Bobby's really defensive style. Good ledge grab there, but just, yeah, like, zoning him out so well.
Continues to adapt. We're pretty much back to even between these two. The last game had a very intense final result. Let's see if we're gonna get there again.
Oh my
up
god,
there,
these up airs.
There. Oh, Gahtzu, you did the hard part. You just had to grab it. Knee will do as well.
And that was such a weird sequence with the up airs. Like, I guess Bobby just didn't feel comfortable ever dying out, but good nair.
Gahtzu getting caught in shield there. The down air from the top rope. Not really able to get too much of a follow-up, though. Gahtzu goes for the read, but it's incorrect, but it really doesn't matter with how significant a lead. The second read, though, will work, and the knee, one apiece. FD? Dreamline? FD. Yeah. Alright. Definitely not the worst stage in the world if Gahtzu can get these down throw tech chases going. But Bobby, I guess it's more a Falco if they can just
oh my gosh.
do that.
Such a good character, man.
It's nuts too how Gahtzu's kept it neck and neck in these games, because Bobby started all 3 of these games with that, like, hey, I'm going to take your stock and take nothing. And Gahtzu is not shaken at all. The story we see a lot of Gahtzu sets, where Gahtzu will get messed up for a game, a couple of stocks, and then he'll just start destroying his opponent. It really is a lot of times a question of if he's going to figure it out in time.
Yeah, well, what's interesting is that Bobby's kind of shifted his style a bit. Now he's kind of going a bit more aggressive. Like before, you'd see a lot of retreating aerials, like kind of just waiting for him to come to him. And now it's a lot more pressure, maybe because of the stage switch. Oh, I love the back air there.
And that might be...
You know,
oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, just it forces Gahtzu to change his playstyle once again.
That might be like the key at... Ooh, Bobby's still gonna live? That might be the...
Oh, what the fuck? Jeez.
That might be the key to defeating Gahtzu at players with this much rapport, where as Gahtzu starts to download it in a particular match, Bobby's got to pull that plug out and switch to something else. Okay. I'd be able to get into that side of the stage a little bit faster. Bobby should be able to clean that one out. Oh, just barely able to get the kick.
The survivability of Falcon is actually crazy. Good crouch cancel though. I think for the second nair is a bit strange, but doesn't pay off.
One knee, just one. Oh, the shield pressure. Somewhere. Oh my god. Where does Gahtzu find all of these knees?
Oh, the invincibility. Crazy. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't go for the West ball with the auto cancel back air up tilt instead of just going for a second back air, which is definitely interesting.
Alright. Back and forth between these two. Gahtzu far from over this set, and especially not in this game. But Bobby looking to end this one at least real soon. Alright, what we got?
Ooh. Just doesn't react in time.
So taking a little bit more time to dash dance, feel him out while Bobby doesn't shoot the lasers.
Oh, I thought we'd see a run off there for sure, but just a little bit afraid.
Grabs it. Oh no. Now here's where it could get a little scary for Bobby. He did use his invincibility real well last time. Oh boy. Oh, okay, doesn't get the read on that
but
one.
It's still really close.
Oh no!
Yeah,
the up tilt.
And
oh
that
god. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Is he
Yeah,
really gonna win with that?
Oh wow. Doesn't let go of the ledge. Good lasers.
That might be one of the dumbest last minute of a game I've ever seen.
Really weird. Like, yeah, kind of sloppy, but you know, that's what happens. Melee spaghetti, it gets to you.
Yeah, that was a whole Italian dinner right there. My god. But yeah, we're gonna head over to Dreamland like you're saying. Gahtzu gets a little bit more space to run around, roam freely. Let's see if it'll benefit him or will Bobby move on into Grands.
This was Gahtzu's counter pick, right?
Yeah, this is Gahtzu's counter pick.
Yeah, definitely Bobby like loves this stage though, from everything I've seen. So, you know, even like going against Puff here, so I expect he's probably okay with it. Although obviously a different matchup. Just waiting for the right moment.
And actually, I think I'd be more surprised if we don't see this one go to a Game 5. Oh god. And I'd be even more surprised beyond that if we don't see some sort of BM message after the result of this set, no matter how many games it goes. God, these two are so exciting to watch.
Yeah, just like really energetic gameplay. Ooh, I love the waveland there.
Oh god!
Oh, frick.
Gahtzu could have probably just held the ledge and got the same result, but he's doing some like reverse hack stashes or whatever. God damn, Gahtzu's so
With
good.
the down smash. Oh my god, I love the little PC drop there. Yeah, really, really smart by Bobby. Yeah, what we haven't been seeing a lot of is a shine grab, which can be quite good against Falcon because his options like, out of shield are so bad. So might be interesting to see him incorporate that. Yeah, that should be a shine. Up tilt? No.
No fastball down air. Let's go
Love this
break him
smash.
open. So we'll be able to finish off the edge guard. No dice.
Oh, I love the back air there.
And oh so quickly, Bobby is right within striking distance yet again. Let's see how this one plays. Oh my god.
This is definitely one of those matchups where like Falco does like 120% and just like destroys Falcon, and then like Falcon hits him with like 2 knees, and then Falco's dead, and it's just like that's just the pace of the match always. So we're seeing the 100%, and then we're about to see Gahtzu just get a random nair and kill him. So
It's
definitely
been
an exciting
nuts.
match to watch.
At these higher percents, Gahtzu just has finding these knees out of nowhere to kill Bobby Neutral. Obviously, it's like he's prepping for it, he's going for a read. And nice soft back airs again to continue.
Oh
the
my
combo.
god,
Oh, the
Phantom F
Phantom
smash!
Oh!
That'll do it.
Oh!
Bobby loves back air. Like the way he uses back air is almost dumb at times. Like not to criticize him, he has like super smart back airs, but some of them is just like just dare, right? Like that's gotta be better.
Yeah.
That would have been a good time to shine grab.
It's Bobby. Oh god, Bobby's gonna lose it off of a Phantom forward smash.
Game winning
Oh
read. Really
my
impressive.
god. Jeez, if Bobby cannot be happy about that one. Oh man, I'm the salt mines are gonna be full tonight after this one, especially if Bobby loses this one. I think he definitely.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
he's
God.
going back to neutral. That's the homie stuff. That's that you can tell that they play a lot now.
Yeah. I'm thankfully because how even if these guys do have smack talk behind the scenes, even with players who do, there's so much, for lack of a better term, homie stuff in the Melee community with net play, because you can recognize sometimes that like there's gonna be a choppy connection. You both retreat to the ledge, wait it out. Okay, but
Oh,
Gahtzu grabs that ledge on purpose this time, heads over there and takes the lead in this game 5.
yeah, there you go.
Back should be fine getting back. No battlefield shenanigans, and we're playing 3 stocks.
You're playing a lot more patiently.
I'm realizing the gravity
Oh
of
my
this
God.
game 5.
Doesn't get the one left air there.
Can he get there in time? Oh, Bobby identifying that he's not going to be able to get there in time. I'll just...
I love these edge cancels. They're like pretty unnecessary, but it's still just like threatening him, walling him out. Like really cool.
This is... I have that same sinking feeling in my stomach. Oh, God, now I definitely have it. That I have when I see Michael play against Spaceys, but it's for both players at the same time. Like, I feel like something horribly wrong is going to happen to either of these guys at any moment.
Well, definitely like Bobby's approach to neutral is like kind of a bit strange to be honest, because he plays very like around Falcon's range. Like he's not like trying to get on top of Falcon and pressure him. He more like moves kind of around this space, sort of wall Falcon out with his better hitboxes. And sometimes it works out, but sometimes it feels a bit too passive.
Yeah, Bobby tried to bet it all on that side B, realizing how rough that situation was he was in off stage. Now Gahtzu just needs one more to sit on Grand's winner's side of Grand's.
Ooh, up tilt. Oh.
This would be huge. Gahtzu's made some deep runs on titles. I don't think he's ever made it to Grands, and it
Oh, and
looks
that's
like
it.
he's gonna be there now. In an intense Game 5 set, Gahtzu is the one who pulls it out. Wow.
Yeah, that I kind of am agreeing with chat about the autopiloting. It just didn't really feel like Bobby had a concrete game plan, and you know, it seemed like Gahtzu did. Like, good job to Gahtzu, because like Bobby was kind of just like, it almost felt like cheesing him. Like he'd like go on the platforms and he'd do some like retreating bears, then he'd like run and then he'd shoot some lasers, and it wasn't like he was like actually trying to kind of control the neutral. It was more like he was trying to just rely on Falco sort of being good against Falcon, like, you know, using hitboxes that Falcon struggles to deal with. I don't think that's enough to beat a player like Gahtzu, so hopefully they meet up again and we get to see some adaptation moving forward, but great stuff to